What's going on, guys? It's your boy Fano here, and in this CSGO video, I'm gonna share with you guys 5 tips to never get scammed in CSGO. I'm sure at some point in our CSGO careers, we have all gotten scammed in one way or another. However, it is 2020, guys, and there is still a huge problem in the CSGO community. So many people are getting scammed these days. They're losing their accounts, putting their friends in danger of getting scammed and potentially hacked. So I decided to make this video, guys, to clear things up once and for all. If you follow these 5 tips, you will never get scammed in CSGO. Tip number 1, ladies and gentlemen. May sound obvious to you, but I cannot tell you how many times people fall for this. Never click links. These days, all it takes is a simple link click and the virus gets added into your computer and you start opening stuff or running executables. You don't know what you're doing. One thing leads to another and you lost your Steam account. You lost your CSGO items. The most common way that these links are spread is through Steam chat, and it's actually a very scary process. It's like a virus where it multiplies. So like when one account gets hacked or whatever, their account now sends links to all of the user's friends, and then those users get infected and they send it to their friends, and this virus, if you will, keeps getting spread and spread and spread, and more people get infected. But before you guys panic, there is a quick and easy solution. Ignore the message, block the user, report their profile. I don't care if this guy's offering you a dragon lore, a nice marble fade knife, a nice butterfly knife, whatever it may be. It's not real. This sort of ties in with another point that I'm going to talk about later on in this video, but I had to put that point across, that no one is going to just randomly send you a message and say, hey, you won this item in my spin giveaway, whatever. Click this link to claim your prize. That is just so obvious that you should just immediately block that person and move on with your life. You know, I mean, there's plenty of other options out there, guys. Plenty of investment opportunities. You should watch all of my videos that I do on investments, and you'll be good to go to start making profit the right way, not the fast way. Tip number 2, ladies and gentlemen, we have never share your personal account information with anyone. There is absolutely no reason for someone else other than you to have access and your credentials to your Steam account. Period. If the person says, I need to log into your account to go onto this site to do this, to get you this dragon lore, it's not real. And this goes beyond the people you meet on the internet. This includes parents, brothers, sisters, cousins, relatives, friends, etc. The Steam subscriber agreement, which everyone accepted even though none of you have read it, states that you should not share these credentials with anyone, and you should not have multiple accounts, or you should not have more than one person using that same account. There's a thing called the Steam family sharing. If you guys haven't heard of that, there's probably many videos on YouTube you can all check out on how to do that and set that up so you can share games across your network, across your computers in your home. So you should be the only person who has access to your username and password, period. And also, guys, be sure to change your passwords every couple months or so. It's a good security practice. I highly encourage you guys to do that. However, the next tip I have for you guys is nothing is free. And what I mean by that, guys, is if it's too good to be true, it most likely is not. No one is going to personally reach out to you, specifically you, and give you a nice skin for nothing. There has to be a motive behind it. You know, put yourself in the other person's shoes and think, why is he doing this? What's in it for him? And if you start thinking that way, you'll know that you can't really trust anyone. Now, I'm not saying don't trade at all, and I'm not saying, you know, ignore every trade offer. That's not what I'm saying. I just think you guys should be a little bit more mindful, a little bit more careful with your trades, and not just rush the gun and say, oh my god, I'm getting something for free, this guy's overpaying. You know, there's a reason behind it. I mean, people are not dumb. And this sort of ties into the next tip that I have for you guys, and that is always inspect the skin's pattern and float. This applies to skins whose prices vary wildly based on the pattern. So for example, case hardened skins as well as fades, make sure you guys inspect it in game before accepting any offer. I don't care if you just glance over it or if it looks field tested, and if you hover over it, it is field tested, still look at the pattern. Once you're in game and you're inspecting the skin, make sure you rotate it so that you can see both sides of the skin. Yes, guys, both sides, it does matter. Back in the day, in the old UI, you could not do this, so be thankful to Valve for adding this feature that you can now inspect it from like a 360 angle. It's a nice feature and all, but unless you actually use it and leverage its power, it means nothing. This next tip I have for you is beware of impersonators. I can tell you right now that every major CSGO skin trader, or every major CSGO YouTuber, or every major CSGO streamer, every CSGO pro, everybody who has a lot of subscribers, a big following on YouTube YouTube or any other platform is going to have his fair share of impersonators. So how do you tell if somebody is legit? Honestly guys, the best thing you can do is just use Google. Type in the user's name as well as the word Steam and then click search, and usually the first search result that you're gonna get is going to be that user's Steam profile. Now this doesn't work 100% of the time guys, so you do want to do some extra steps after you found that profile. Once you've clicked on the profile, be sure to check the user's comments, see who is commenting, what are they commenting. That usually gives a pretty good indication of whether or not this person is an impersonator or not. Another way you guys can check is to go on the media that you follow this guy on. So for example, if he's a YouTuber, go to their YouTube account. I'm sure there is a link directly from one of his official videos taking you to his Steam profile. That is probably the surest way that you can tell who is who. Make sure you guys look at the URL or the Steam ID and make sure that those two match. If they don't match, then you can easily tell who is the impersonator. Some people, including myself, spend money to level up their Steam profiles to a high level so that they can stand out from the crowd, stand out from other users with the same name, and it just makes your profile look just so much more official. Here is a bonus tip for you guys, and that of course is to get the Steam mobile authenticator if you haven't done so already. I highly encourage you guys to download it, link your Steam account. It's one of the best things you guys can do to protect your Steam accounts and protect your trades. Like and subscribe as always guys for future CSGO videos. So until next time, this is Fano, signing out.